We shall overcome. Questions about Jim Crow, segregation, and civil rights first came to the forefront during World War II. Following the war, many African Americans who had fought in World War II and others who held good jobs in defense plants, they were no longer willing to live with Jim Crow laws. After all, in their mind, they had supported and fought for their country. Therefore, they should enjoy equal rights as promised to them by the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Put bluntly, after 60 years, these African Americans are just sick of Jim Crow. The civil rights movement will demonstrate the power of television and nonviolent tactics. Many Americans who watched the events unfold on their evening news could not understand how peaceful protests were met with resistance at state and local levels. Keep this in mind as I send you through a series of videos in this module that will show what people saw on their nightly news. And just try to see, can you understand what's going on? On the national level, Presidents Truman, Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, and Lyndon Baines Johnson, they saw the civil rights movement as an impediment to a bigger problem, an impediment to fighting the Cold War. Thus, these presidents moved to extend civil rights to African Americans, just to show the Third World that the United States treated its citizens fairly. After all, the Cold War was a war of influence. By Executive Order No. 9981, President Harry S. Truman desegregated the military on July 21, 1948. This was the primary reason that Strom Thurmond and the Dixiecrats walked out of the Democratic National Convention. Desegregated units fought in the Korean conflict. W.B. Du Bois, remember him from the 20s? He and the NAACP have been practicing passive resistance tactics through their programs to bring the 14th and 15th Amendments back to life. Their efforts led to the hearings of some high-profile important court cases, as from the 20s to today, they had been training lawyers to defend clients in these cases. We'll look at some of those now, beginning with two cases that start in Texas. Thank you for watching this video on We Shall Overcome, and may the Force be with you.